to the first episode of the Wolf Den Sports Center. We're your anchors, Anari and Mohammed.
Here we show the Rectory Varsity Team Sports. We show you interviews with coaches and players. We also share with you pictures from the practices and games.
We recently returned from holiday break and caught up with a few familiar faces to see how they were feeling now that we are back in session. Let's see what they had to say.
Mr. Williams, how you doing today, sir?
Doing great, Bryce. How are you?
Nice. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. With sports being back, how has it changed the environment around campus?
Oh boy, I gotta tell you, sports on campus are a great thing. At the end of a long day in the office or in the classroom, to be able to get out on the field, put on the Rectory jersey right here, the Wolves, go out there, compete against another school. You hear your friends cheering for you. You make a great shot. You score a great goal. You make a great defensive move. It's just a great moment, and the weather is nice, and we need that on campus. You need that release, but to be able to go out there and say, "Go Wolves! Nice shot, Bryce!" Those are great moments. Great moments.
Shep, defenseman for the varsity hockey team, told us how he is feeling heading into the second part of the season. Let's take a look.
How has energy been coming into this game with you and your team? How has practice been?
The energy is pretty good. We're really hyped in the locker room, getting ready, laughing, and doing whatever we can to get the game good and going.
It's great to hear that the hockey team has some good energy going into the last half of the season. They currently have a 3-1 record with a win against Eaglebrook, Fay, and Rumsey Hall. They also had a loss against Avon Old Farms. We wish them good luck in the last half of the season.
Varsity A basketball also started their season off strong with a 4-2 record. We were able to catch up with our big man Jacob, number 34.
Your team's been playing really well so far. Your record is 5-1, and you've been averaging a double-double. So what do you think your performance has been so far?
I feel like my performance, along with the team's performance, has been very good. We have a lot of chemistry. Guys know how to feed each other. Guys know how to talk to each other. We have a high energy on offense and defense. So I feel as if it's just a team effort. We need to keep putting in time in the gym, keep working, keep getting better, and our numbers going to keep going up and up, and we're going to end the season off strong.
Speaking of basketball, our girls basketball team played against Faye, who was always a tough opponent. We were able to put together some highlights from the game.
Alright everyone, it is game day. Rectory Girls Varsity Basketball versus the Faye School. And here are your Rectory Wolves starting 5. And here's the tip-off. Anari wins it for Rectory. Isabel passes to Anari. Anari dribbles and pulls up from 3, and it's good. Isabel taking the ball up the court, passes to Anari. Driving to the basket, puts up a layup, and makes it. Isabel with the ball, gets by one defender, takes a pull-up floater, misses, but Anari gets the rebound. Puts it up and misses, gets the rebound again, is fouled, and makes the layup. A few seconds later, Anari will hit her free throw. Maria inbounds it to Isabel, puts up a shot and is fouled. That's an and 1. A few seconds later, she hits the free throw. Maria passes to Anari. Anari driving to the basket, puts up a contested shot and makes it with a foul. Anari pulling up from 3, misses, but Chloe gets the rebound. Chloe passes to Carla, who takes a mid-range and splashes it. Anari taking the ball up the court, passes across the paint to Isabel, who makes the layup. And the final score, 26-34, an unfortunate loss for your Rectory Wolves.
As we advance on to our next segment, we would like to talk about a team that has not had a match in a long time. This is Rectory's fencing team, who recently competed against the Isaac School. We were also able to catch up with experienced fencer Morin.
It went really well. I played 3 matches and I won all of them, and I really enjoyed the fencing process. For me, I would say it was the part when my teammates were fencing and I was giving them some advice, some techniques that helped them to win the matches and help them with their bodyguards. I would say most of us will be really excited to actually have that fencing experience because a lot of them only have the mock matches and they really look forward to fencing with another fencer and gradually they will gain some experience from that process and I will be really excited for that as well.
What an exciting time for the fencing team. We wish them luck in their next match. Now we move on to our final segment called Ask the Athlete. Here we gathered all athletes from different sports and asked them some questions. This week we asked them, would you rather practice in hot or cold weather, and what brand would you be sponsored by?
I would like to be sponsored by Nike because they are a really good sports brand and it would be convenient if they provided me with clothes and shoes and stuff.
I want to get Nike because I like Nike shoes.
Probably Nike.
Red Bull because they only sponsor crazy people.
Monster energy drinks because I'm a monster.
It will be a brand from Nike called Green Pole and it is really good at making fencing equipment and most of my equipment for Saber and are from this brand so I really like this.
Red Bull. I'd probably be sponsored by Adidas just because they have, well, at least with my feet, I have white feet, so it would be a lot more helpful to have a shoe size that fits me more often, as well as I assume they pay a lot.
Hot weather.
Hot weather, definitely.
Cold.
Hot weather.
I'll play hot weather.
Cold weather.
Cold weather.
Those are some excelente questions. So Anari, would you rather practice in the freezing cold below zero or in the hot summer desert weather?
Personally, I would rather practice in the cold because I don't like having to practice in the uncomfortable heat where you have to constantly hydrate. What about you?
I definitely want to practice in hot weather, especially coming from Egypt where it's always hot. The hot does not bother me. So that's without a doubt my answer. You'll have to wait till next time to see who we'd be sponsored by. So make sure you guys stay tuned because we have a lot coming for you. And we're going to make sure we have more interviews, more pictures, more videos. And to support us and support the Rectory Wolves, make sure you follow us on social media and keep going to our games. See you all next time. Wolves out!